What is up, guys? So in today's video, this is going to be my experience and what it was like dating a masculine woman. You know, when I was younger, I loved it. I really was just like, wow, she's so independent. She doesn't need help, right? I think I was so just drawn to this woman because she had such energy that I wanted deep down, right? And this is at a time when I was a frequent masturbator, right? I would always be watching pornography, you know, like a teenager would, right? And when you meet someone who's like got that attitude of like, I'm gonna do this myself, has high level of ambition, high goal setting, you know, it's a very masculine girl. And ever since I was little, I was always attracted to the girls that didn't need help from people, who were super independent. Maybe they were just quiet because they were so focused on doing and achieving something, right? But these were also the same girls who were like a challenge to me because they would talk shit back to you, right? They kind of would assert dominance or try and attempt to assert dominance over you. And maybe not every time you would win an argument, not every time you would win the conversational lingo in battle, right? And they would kind of try to pee on you, right? In their way of being a female, right? And I probably loved it when I was more of a feminine guy, right? That's okay in that time and space if you need to learn those lessons. But as I've gotten older, I've started practicing retention. I've started doing my own stuff. I started to realize that maybe those masculine women aren't what we should be going for as men, right? Maybe there was something in me that was lacking, and which is why I was so attracted to those types of girls. And as I grew in my own masculine essence, right, I think I liked those girls because I was truly missing that. I didn't know how to be a man. I didn't know how to own my masculinity. I didn't know anything about masculinity, right? I was just a boy still. So as you go on your journey of retention and nofab, you're going to start to see that the women that you are attracted to is going to shift. Right? You're going to start looking at those feminine girls. The idea of submission and a female submitting to your presence is actually going to be a turn on for you, right? You're going to want to be the dominant one for once. Because, you know, my social circle, it was a lot of nice guys. A lot of guys who were like me. I was a nice guy, right? I just wanted the best for girls. I wanted the best, and I wanted to make them laugh. I wanted to be the jokester. I wanted to be nice. I wanted to make sure that she didn't get upset. And none of that is inherently bad. It's just when it comes to the polarity and the dance of dating and the dance of relationship with a woman, it's not always ideal, especially when you're dealing with a woman who is in her masculine side. It even more forces you into your feminine side. And if you don't mind being the feminine guy, then by all means, do your thing. Enjoy your relationship as it is. But just realize that there's other ways to do this, right? If you've wondered, why do I always feel like I take a back seat in my relationships? Why do I always feel like the girl has the pants on, right? What's up with that? How come I never feel like I'm the leader? Right? That lies in a core issue within yourself that you have yet to address, which is why you're kind of like the passive one, right? You find yourself being the follower and not the leader. And I was there. I was a follower for a long time. I would follow trends. I would follow what was cool. And if I got in a relationship, I would kind of follow the girl's lead sometimes, right? But you know, looking back on it now, you kind of are repulsed by that behavior because I've changed so much that if I don't really get things my way, I'm just going to leave it. right? If this girl is too hard-headed, or we clash too much, no one wants to, you know, back down from being the masculine role, then it's just not going to work, right? That's how you have to start to filter out the women that come into your life from now on. If you really want to have that role, then that's what you have to be, right? And that's not dominance in the idealism of, you know, toxic masculinity and being this douche or this asshole guy who's just bossing his girl around. That's not what it is. It's just leadership, right? Women want to be submissive. They want to have a guy who puts the pants on and is not afraid to do so and loves it, because their biggest fantasy is to be the feminine, because that's what they are, bro. That's what they are, right? And you understand, like, why I feel like I said I'm repulsed looking back on that behavior is because I'm not really falling into the role that God has given me to be, right? I'm not. When I go into my feminine frame, which is a good thing to have, you should have a feminine side, but if I chose to live there in a relationship, that's going to be detrimental to my purpose, to my behavior, to the way I carry myself, as opposed to when I embrace my masculinity. You can see the clear difference in how I behave and I act and I think, and I love it, right? You should love the same thing, and you'll start to love it the more you practice retention. You're going to be like, whoa, there's that guy. There's that man that's been inside me this whole time. That sounds completely wrong. That sounds completely wrong. There's that guy that's been inside you. There he is. But you know what I mean, right? It's about uncovering the masculine side of yourself. Because for me personally, that was asleep for a very long time, right? I didn't have access to that. I was a scared kid. I've always said that. I was a super scared kid. I didn't know how to do much. I didn't know how to, like, fend for myself. I didn't know how to take care of myself. I always felt like I needed help, right? And the masculine figure, the masculine archetype in yourself, is a matter of figuring it out for yourself, doing it for yourself, seeing what happens, experimenting on yourself, seeing what happens until you get it right, right? That's masculine energy. But you're going to find that when you embrace retention, and you're also going to find that your dating options shift, that you're going to attract certain women that are a lot funner to date than those masculine kind of toxic relationships that you might have been in the past. And you're really going to like your interactions with feminine women. I'll tell you that. It's a game changer. Because if you're used to dealing with masculine type women, feminine submissive women are going to be a breath of fresh air to you. And you're going to be like, holy crap, like this is really how it should be. This is really how it should have been all along. But hey, you grew up in a society that made you feminine, and now you're starting to take your power back. One day at a time, videos like this to give you perspective, and I'm so happy that I could have impacted you in some way, and I'm gonna keep going because of all your guys' support. So once again, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on this video. And I can't wait to talk to you in another video. There'll be another one soon. Peace out.